Hey everyone, I'm James Otter of Otter Surfboards, where we design and make sustainable, hollow, wooden surfboards here in Cornwall. We custom make surfboards, but you can also join us for 5 days to make your own surfboard. And this week we've got Hugo with us, making his own 9-1 Wicket.
My name's Hugo and I've come from Dartmoor. I've grown up surfing and always loved it, and now I'm back on Dartmoor. I get to go surfing more often, you know, the opportunity to have something like this as part of my quiver is amazing. Really, it's a once in a lifetime type of object to be able to enjoy and surf. So both best of both worlds. So I chose the 9-foot-1 Wicket, which is sort of performance longboard. I guess, you know, I chose it because, you know, I mean, longboards are good for a lot of the conditions down here, and also, you know, if I'm going to sort of, you know, take the time to build something, I wanted something that was sort of, you know, beautifully substantial, and it felt like it was the right one to go for. I didn't have much woodwork experience. I mean, I did a work experience many years ago with a furniture restorer in Germany, and I made a chessboard, a veneered chessboard, and that's probably as close as I got, really. So yeah, no, very little experience really. Initially it was like, okay, I want to make something beautiful, but actually the making of that beautiful thing has been the special bit. You know, I haven't really sort of wanted it to end, really. I mean, it's you know, the 5 days works really well because each day doing something completely different to achieving something completely different within the board. So each day you come, you've got something new to learn to do. So although they're long days and you know, a lot of work, you sort of don't notice it really as it sort of flies by. So no, I mean, getting into the shaping yesterday was very exciting, a bit daunting to begin with, but you know, you sort of realise that you can actually sort of, you know, feel the tools and the wood and sort of get into the shape of it, and you're sort of looking for patterns in the wood to sort of as your guide, and you know, it feels you know, quite natural once you get into it. Didn't feel like too much jeopardy, but you know, you didn't want to make a mistake, so you know, being careful of it. But as you get into it, then you know, first time around, one half of the board's one thing, and then you feel much more confident on the other half, sort of thing. You know, it felt enough of a stretch to sort of the fact that you're having to really concentrate, but never felt out of my depth to sort of go, I don't know what I'm doing here, because obviously, you know, you sort of handheld me through that process and made it very simple to sort of, you know, pick it up and then work with it. You know, it's been a very different experience. And something that is, you know, I'll always remember it, and you know, doing something very different to my day job has been really fun, and actually a lot more tiring than I thought it would be, standing on my feet all the time, sort of doing something physical. I mean, it's a bit like, I feel like it's a bit like I've had an amazing surf, which was so good that you keep going out for one more, and so when you finished it, you're like sort of shattered, but also feel really energized as well. So it's like that each day, you like sort of go home and you're like sort of, I'm really tired, but again, for good reason. You're obviously intimately acquainted with every single inch of the board, and it's something that, you know, I've sort of built myself. You know, when I first thought about what board I wanted, you know, the Wicket was an obvious one, but then also I was also going back to my sort of traditional way of thinking about it, having sort of removable fins, but actually having come to the workshop and seen how beautiful the whole object is, it felt wrong to have plastic fins in a wooden board like this. So I've actually gone for the glassed in wood fin option. If you're going to do something like this, you do it all the way, yeah, I think it'll be worth it.